Namaste everyone. I hope everyone is doing great. You're happy, you are blessed, you are in abundance and in best of your time right now. So this particular conversation is about Navaratri Puja, the Vidhi and the rituals that we're going to be talking about, and I've tried to explain them step by step. Now, Navratri festival falls twice a year, and this time currently it is in March, which is starting from 22nd of March 2023. It's an amazing time for the festivities, for abundance, for prayers, and seeking the blessings of Goddess Durga. Navratri is a 9-day festival that celebrates the victory of good over evil. It is one of the most significant festivals in India and is celebrated with great enthusiasm and devotion in various parts of the country. It is dedicated to the worship of the Hindu goddess Durga and her various forms. We also worship Ardhanareshwar because goddess Durga is Ma Parvati. This festival is also marked by a lot of rituals like fasting, praying, and performing various and amazing rituals depending on their own custom and rituals state by state. So this rituals which I'll be talking about may vary, as per your rituals and state by state. But overall, it is a mix of, how the puja and how the vidhi of Navratri is done. From the day 1 to 3 is the Pratipada to Tritiya. Now, the first 3 days of Navratri are dedicated to the worship of Goddess Durga, which is in the form of Shailputri, Brahmacharini, and Chandraghata. On these days, people perform the Ghat Stapna ritual. A clay pot is filled with the soil and barley seeds are sown on it. The pot is then kept in the puja room and daily offerings are made to it. The ritual symbolizes the beginning of the Navratri festival, and hence it is day 1 to 3. Then when we come to day 4 to 6, now day 4 is Chaturthi to Shashti. The 4th to 6th day of Navratri is dedicated to the worship of Goddess Durga, of course, but in the form majorly of Kushamanda, Skandamata, and Kathyani. On these days, people perform a lot of rituals and they worship Saraswati Puja. They do the Saraswati Puja, which involves the worship of the goddess of knowledge and learning. People also perform the Kanya Puja sometimes on the 6th day, not on the 4th day, when young girls are invited to the house and offered food and gifts as a form of respect and worship. Now, this Kanya Puja is also performed on the 7th and the 8th and the 9th conclusion day as well. But again, it depends on different parts of India in different states. So it depends on that. We will see it in the next days of the Vidhi. From the day 7th to 9th is the Navami. So from day 7th, which is Saptami, to Navami, the 7th to 9th day of Navratri is purely dedicated of the goddess form of Durga in the form of Mahagauri, Kaliratri, and Siddharthi. And these days, people do the Sandhi Puja, now which is performed at the juncture of the 8th and the 9th day. There's a lot of different variations, and quite some time there's some occult and tantric practices also performed on these days. The puja is performed at the exact moment when the Ashtami Tithi ends and the Navami Tithi begins. So it's a super auspicious time to do the exact kind of the puja. And hence a lot of occult and tantric practices are also performed during this particular time. On the 10th day, which is also called as Vijaya Dashami, people perform the Durga Visarjan, usually, which marks the end of the Navratri festival. But as we see, the major rituals are completed from the 7th to 9th day. That is a crucial time when the Vidhi and proper blessings are being sought in terms of whatever you're manifesting from the 9-day festival. Now, on the 10th day, what happens is the clay pot, which was kept on the day 1, which was used for the Ghat Sthapna ritual, is taken out of the house and immersed in a water body. Now, this ritual also symbolizes the departure of Goddess Durga on the 10th day from your house. So that's how, the Navaratri is being celebrated all over India in different ways and customs and rituals. So Navaratri Puja, the Vidhi and the rituals are varied, but these 3 division from day 1 to 3, 4 to 6 and 7 to 9 usually remains the same, and every ritual is followed by an Aarti of Goddess Durga. It is also, important to remember Navaratri, apart from this rituals, is also not just performing and praying to the goddess. It's also about love. It's also about spreading the happiness and positivity, because it's good over evil. And when we say it, it's always within. So everything starts within. Start analyzing and realizing your deep inner self and release all your evil one by one, so that you get connected to the God whomsoever you worship in a more better way, and he and she can take you to your higher self. So I hope you got some information from this conversation or a talk, and I hope and I pray everyone should be in good health and wealth. And my prayers to everyone, love and light. Thank you so much for listening and tuning.